Haven't flexed on you guys in a while, but I just had to hit you guys with a flex today because jacked and stacked reigns supreme as always. So, last night I pulled up with Spopovich in ranked singles, and of course, I bumped into a lot of MUI Gokus. And there is one specific MUI Goku that I bumped into, and he hard zoned me off basically the entire game while I'm on Spopovich nonetheless. But hey, it's ranked, and of course you're gonna come across people playing like that. So it is what it is. I decided to start recording, and I wanted to show you guys how I personally deal with MUI Gokus who hard zone me, which I know a lot of people in the community are struggling with. So hopefully this teaches you guys something, and if you learned something, like and subscribe. Have a good day, you guys. Oh, also before I go, I am literally the only Z rank Spopovich, meaning I'm the #1 Spopovich, at least on Steam. I'm gonna need my PC guys or whatever to start pulling up with Spopovich in ranked singles. I need something to overtake my spot. It doesn't feel right that I'm #1 Spopovich. Come on, guys. Alright, here I am voicing over how I deal with MUI Gokus who zone me out. Facing this guy named Eclipse on MUI. I love it. So one thing to notice is MUI Goku starts with one key bar. With that being said, I try my best to start as aggressively as I can against him. The reason being is, if I manage to open him up and he super counters me, I will probably win the Vanish War. I will say it was pretty risky of me to Z-Burst dash at him because then that puts me at 0 key, but it does pay off. I get a pretty big combo on him. You can see what I just did there. He threw an air fist and I dashed to the side to dodge it. You want to dodge the air fists. The reasoning is because if the air fist misses you and it's just hanging out in space, it doesn't clash with anything, the MUI will be locked out of using that specific key blast, in this case, the air fist, for however long until it disappears from the stage. So you can see here, since I'm blocking it, once it clashes with me, he's able to use the air fist again. Whereas if I just dodged it, it would be hanging out in space and he would not be able to use air fist again until it just disappears from the stage. I had less than a key bar there, so if he broke my guard, I would have been in an exhausted state and he would have been able to combo me, and that would not be good. So I chose the Perception to super, which a lot of people still don't know you can Perception rush supers and beam supers. You just need 2 skill points to do it. And you also gain 1 key bar from Perceptioning rush supers. So here, I notice he pops his Wild Sense and his Instant Spark. So I'm just gonna try to bait out his Wild Sense, which I do. And you might notice there, I used a smash attack instead of trying to punish him normally. A lot of people have issues, including myself, punishing Wild Sense on MUI Goku because his auto dodge activates even from behind. So when I have the opportunity to punish MUI Goku, if I remember, I will try and use a smash attack, because smash attacks go through the auto dodge. He used it again, I vanish it, and you could see how I vanish the Wild Sense and I try to punish him and the auto dodge activates, and that's very aggravating. You've just totally given up on. But this is where I want MUI Goku to be. I want him to be close to me. I do, like, MUI Goku excels at range. And that's probably the most difficult thing against MUI Goku, is closing the distance. Especially on a character like Spopovich that costs like half a key bar to do a short dash. So my plan is to try and charge enough ki to be able to short dash around and also Z-Burst dash at him. There's almost no way for me to close the distance without Z-Burst dashing at him. I have to Z-Burst dash at him. But I lose that first match. He takes the rematch. Let's see how this goes. You can see I charge ki. And instead of trying to short dash and dodge the air fist, I just use that ki to Z-Burst straight at him. And fortunately for me, it pays off. Like I said, it's a major risk for me to do this. I get a reset off on him. Resetting MUI Goku or Whis is pretty weird because of their auto dodge. So you can see I have to time it a little more precisely with a smash attack. And smash attacks are not without risk. It's risky to do smash attacks because there's a lot of end lag on them. So it's difficult to play around MUI Goku. And it's not even difficult, it's risky. And that's the biggest issue with MUI Goku. He already has instant spark up. Playing it slowly. Get a super counter off on him that activates his wild sense. Luckily we're at the sky right now, so he couldn't knock me away. But this is where I want him. I want him to be close to me. I open him up with a smash attack. Revenge counter to keep close. And I open him up. Revenge countering could be pretty risky, especially with the there are some techs out there that make revenge countering basically useless, which I consider an exploit, because with the new patch, revenge counters are supposed to be 50-50s. But fortunately for me, Eclipse does not know the exploit and did not use it against me. But you can see how he's using step-in sways to make my hits miss, and I can't bait out his wild sense.
Oh my fucking god. No.
He pops another instant spark. I bait out his wild sense.
Fuck this guy.
And I finish him off. And I express my feelings on him. Clearly I do not like this guy. Or I do not like the way he plays. But yeah, I basically won that round because I was aware of him using Wild Sense. That's probably 40 to 50% of the battle, is seeing when they use Wild Sense and baiting out Wild Sense and punishing it correctly.
Checks out the me.
Third match.
It's a trendy thing to do right now, if I say so myself.
So I Z-burst dash at him. This is very risky. I'm 0 key. He's almost at full key. If he gets a super counter off on me, he will win the Vanish War. Or most likely could win the Vanish War. Luckily, no super counters. There it is.
He does not deserve any fucking vanishes.
And he's messing up. He gets no vanishes. I get a few super counters off on him. Again, no vanishes from him. I'm getting pretty lucky here because he's just choking. I chase him down.
I got gravitated.
And you can see he's trying to run away from me. But he's out of key here. I'm out of key too, so I have to work towards closing the distance again. I use a charged Ki Blast. What you want to do is use a dashing charged Ki Blast. The dashing charged Ki Blast will cause a soft knockback, and that will allow you some time to dash towards him. And if he chooses to deflect it, that's still more time for you to dash towards him as well. But you can see how easy it is to close the distance. I mean, how easy it is for the MUI Goku to keep distance away from you. And here I'm being a little greedy. I don't want to short dash because I want enough ki to Z-burst dash at him. You can see how the dashing Ki Blast is knocking him away and giving me some time to charge ki or to dash towards him. I successfully closed the distance. I charged enough ki to Z-burst dash at him and enough ki to offensive vanish away from the Wild Sense to punish. And again, this is the exact position I want to be in. He tries to run away. He gets away successfully. Now I have to work towards closing the distance again.
That's a good reskill help bot, I'll say that.
I do not mean to use these buffs. I play on classic, so I'm trying to charge ki while deflecting the ki blasts. And if I hold the ki charge button and press the guard button, it'll use my buff, which is pretty unfortunate. So I have to be very careful to let go of charge if I want to deflect ki blasts.
What?
Again, I'm being a little greedy. I want to save my ki for a Z-burst dash.
It's fucking you up right now.
You can hear my friend just trolling me in the background.
Oh, you just smacked his Ki Blast.
I didn't bait out his wild sense there, so that's not good. He used another wild sense. I'm not sure if I notice it.
I can't keep it.
But the reason why it's so important to make sure you bait out every single wild sense is because it's how MUI Gokus keep their distance in case if you do close the distance. He just knocks you away and then they continue doing their zoning crap.
I can't even see him.
But you can see how this guy, he prevents me from baiting out his wild sense by doing step backs and sways.
He's scared to approach me.
Trying to stall out his sparking mode. Unfortunately, he opens me up and ends the game. I have some choice words for him. And yeah, he wins that first set. I did come close those 2 games I lost. It is what it is.
Oh, that's this bitch again.
And I bump into him again.
Oh, he was. He's good.
As usual, I try to start as aggressively as possible. It is successful for me. He's trying to do the Vanishing Assault glitch, which is very funny because they did patch that out.
I guess they did fix that shit.
Which they didn't put any patch notes on it, but it is patched out. A lot of the glitches that existed no longer exist. There are still some glitches in the game that have been in since day 1 and they haven't fixed it, but they did fix a lot of the major glitches, which Vanishing Assault was one of them. And you can see he's trying to spam it, which is good for me because he's losing ki for it. He has 6 skill points. This is not good for me. He just used Wild Sense. You can see I'm trying to bait it out. I successfully baited out, but his auto dodge prevented me from punishing him. Revenge counter to stay in the engagement. Remember, revenge counter, depending on if your opponent knows how to do the exploit, it could be very unsafe. So do revenge counters at your own risk. Luckily, like I said, this guy does not know how to do it, which is the fair way to play the game. He pops Instant Spark. Even though he's nearly dead, it doesn't matter. Like, he could get one ultimate off and I lose the match. He could use his ultimate here.
What the fuck?
Very risky of me to use revenge counters. He could have punished my revenge counter both those times, but I took the risk, which I really shouldn't have. And I do it again. That's 3 times he could have got me. And I finish him with a revenge counter. 4 revenge counters.
That's crazy. Zoning doesn't work, Insta Spark doesn't work.
I should just do one more so I can get Z rank up.
Take another rematch. And I do the same thing. I see he has not adapted to me doing this. He just sits there and charges ki. I will Z-Burst dash at you. Or at least I will High Speed Dragon dash at you. I will try my best to open you up and force a Vanish War that you will probably lose. Because MUI Goku starts with 1 ki bar. Another massive thing about MUI Goku is that he charges ki so quickly. You can see, even though I dodge his air fists here, he's able to have it almost immediately again because it's just going to the ground and clashing with the ground. And therefore, since it's not floating in space, he is not locked out of air fist. You can see he's trying to do the Vanishing Assault thing. You can see his ki gauge just lowering because he thinks the Vanishing Assault glitch still exists. Which is very pathetic if you ask me. Great for me though. He's at 0 ki, so this is good. I had just enough ki to bait out that Wild Sense. The revenge counter to keep close again. He revenge counters me. He just spent 4 skill points. Yep, I vanish away from the revenge counter. That was a hard read by me. He's still trying to do the vanishing assault glitch. Does not exist anymore. Stop trying to do it.
Fuck, let's go.
And I win the second match of the second set.
I'm Z rank this Popo.
Alright, third match. You guys know I try to start aggressively, so I dash straight at him. Auto dodge saves him. But you can see I have the key advantage even though I'm the one who spent key to approach. I force a Vanish War, I win. I have enough to Z-Burst dash at him after the knockaway chains. He's just holding perception. And this is right where I want him. I want MUI Goku close to me. And he wants to knock me away. Look, he's trying to run away from me. And this is why it's so important that you have enough ki to bait out Wild Sense as well. I didn't have enough ki there. So the Wild Sense got activated and he knocks me away. And this is what he wants. He wants the distance. He's backing away, and that caused me to have that one unique revenge counter, which is really strong and exactly what I wanted. No super counters by him. He should spend more time practicing super counters instead of doing all this. I bait out his Wild Sense again. And he's spending all of his ki trying to do the Vanishing Assault glitch. Again, very pathetic. He got a super counter and all that did was reset my knockback chains. Now he's very low health. Got a clutch super counter there. And he chokes the Vanish War. I could have lost if he won that Vanish War and threw out his ultimate and forced me to try and vanish it. And you can see he's just keeping away. I'm trying my best to dash away from those air fists. Again, I don't mean to do that. I also try to maintain high ground on him. And yeah, Z-Burst dash at him. I was patient. I didn't just immediately attack him. I knew he had Wild Sense up, so I bait out his Wild Sense and punish him. But yeah, those are a few tips on how I deal with MUI Gokus who zone me out. To sum it up, 1. Try to start aggressively because MUI only starts with 1 key bar. 2. Try to short dash away or Dragon Dash Ascend to dodge the Air Fist. When you dodge the Air Fist, charge your key and use high speed Dragon Dash or Z-Burst Dash to close the distance. This might take a while to do, so be patient. 3. Always watch for Wild Sense, because that is how MUI Goku could keep their distance, by hitting you with the Wild Sense and then charging ki, and then you'll have to do all of that over again. And 4, when you try to open them up or try to punish them for using a heavy attack or even Wild Sense, try to use a smash attack to open them up or punish them. And yeah, that's how I deal with MUI Gokus who zone me out. But here's a few more gameplays I had with Spopovich. Enjoy, and hope you guys learned something. Have a good day. Like and subscribe.
Where are you looking? Time for a beating. I'll play with you for a little while. Take that and that. What could this be? Oh, I'm not done torturing you yet.
Someone's pulling off a great Saiyan, man.
His name is Saiyamain.
I know, this is insane. He has to be a alt account trying to have fun like me. Although I'm not an alt
That's
account.
disgusting. Yeah, I had to rank this shit up because this is like my main now.
Fucking hate verticality in this game.
Yeah, you got fucked by tracking. I was telling y'all this like not that long ago, right? Like I can just use a regen and just think there's a 70% chance you can't touch me or something.
Yeah.
He just rage quit on me.
He's a Saiyamain.
Come on, Saiyamain. I'm just Popovich. This is a canon fight. You're defending Videl.
No one will be able to stop me now.
It's not.
Yo! Where's my fucking super counter? Bro!
Holy shit, I'm blocking that fucking dude. 5-bar connection, but 2 seconds of input delay.
This guy gonna run away from me as well. Fighting MUIs as Spokovich is insane. I think this is canon. He declined a rematch.
That would be a really funny video though. Just
Yeah.
like beating their ass. Or it's actually the one guy was the best content. The guy just running away from me.
Because for every like one game you lose, you need to win another like 5 more. I was trying to play Frieza Soldier, bro.
Oh.
This is the true 2 DP I should have been using
I
all the
lost.
time.
I fucking lost. Yep. Oh!
I just know.
They're
If-
getting you. They're
If
fucking
you did,
getting you.
if you didn't know me, the horrible things you'd be saying right
Oh,
now.
I'd be freaking the fuck out. It's like Schizo. Like when I play against Schizo, it's funny, but then like before when I played against him in that private lobby, I got so fucking pissed against him. Why am I? No, you don't hit me away.
I'm not done torturing you yet. No one will be able to stop me now. I've had enough.
No.
Fuck, dude.
No. How did you recover so fast?
I might have tapped perception out of here. Oh no, I'm good. Oh, the comeback.
Oh man, you don't know how fucking good that feels.
I actually thought I might hit you with that.
The most terrifying singles opponent ever. What are the Ginyu fucking leaderboards like? I want to know. There has to be a
Why
good
is he
amount
taunting
of
me?
like C ranks, right?
Probably.
Oh, hit me away. I
This
don't
guy
wanna
taunted me.
He taunted you?
Yeah, I don't like that. Kind of hurt my feelings. I don't know how he got my back off of that. This should hit. Okay. Cheesy. Since he taunted me, I'm not gonna give him the honor of rematching me.
Wow.
He doesn't deserve a rematch. And because he taunted me, I'm gonna wait the whole timer now. He's gonna have to wait the whole 20 seconds.
What? What? Dude, where the fuck is my vanish? I got this.
Yes. I'm waiting this whole time down.
I got it!
That's cheesy dodging that. Did I think my own?